Lloyd Vehicle Consulting t-shirts, mugs and stickers are now available. Please click on the Google link in the description below to purchase your very own. Good afternoon. Today is the 2nd of May and this is the Classic Car Show and Flying at Popham Airfield near Basingstoke in Hampshire. This is part 4 of a Slightly Shambolic Shuffle, where we've been going around trying not to fall over, get things wrong, or be interrupted by things and failing miserably at all of those things. That's what happens on this channel. 1977-78 Ford Cortina Mark IV 2-litre gear with some very sort of early 80s modifications on, including these wheels, the louvers, the spoiler, and this paint job with the flames at the front. A friend of mine called Mr. Bristian is very, very fond of this car. In fact, he knows Vienna very well. We've even got the little Hella fog lamps in the grille, which is, again, very typical of the sort of modification somebody would have made in the 1980s. Mark III Ford Cortina 2-door. This one is a very late one, 75-76 registration, with the sort of facelifted front end in it. But yes, all of these 2-doors are very rare, regardless of whether it's a 3, 4 or 5. Very good. Ford Escort RS Mexico Mark II. 1979-80 registrations, are quite a late Mark II. Obviously very valuable now, like all Mark I Escorts are, particularly for 2-doors like this. Let's take a look down the side here. Yeah, Mexico. Although there are existing now more Mexicos than we actually made, so obviously there is a way to spot a genuine one, and I don't know what that is. 1985 to 6 Ford Sierra XR 4x4 with some RS wheels. That's pretty nice here, as I like this. And with the, I think it's either a 2.0 or 2.9 in these, I forget. But yes, they were very fast back in the day. That grille is, I think, going off to market one day. It's a Mercury Capri. Yes, it is. With the 2.6 V6 in it. This would have been the American market originally. This is left-hand drive. So based on the Mark I Ford Capri, but they were, I think they were just called the Capri and Sovereign Mercury did. So it's got a 3-speed gearbox in it. That's very unusual. 3-speed. Strange. Yeah, not even a Mercury on it. It's an L, so 72, 73. 1987 to 88 Ford Granada Mark III gear 4x4. Very nice, viewers. I do like these, and we've got steering wheel controls and we've got wood. Very nice, viewers. Ooh. Mark IV Ford Cortina Estate. How extraordinary. This isn't a 1980 though, this is a little bit earlier than that, so it's a 78. Mark IV Cortinas are really, really rare. The estate ones even more so. 2.3 gear. Wow, I need to get a photograph of this for Mr. Coleman, rubbish mechanic. I haven't a clue what this is, viewers. Answers in the comments section below. Who knows? Who knows? I have absolutely no idea what that is. All I know is somebody was brave enough to drive here in it. Mark II Ford Zodiac Estate by Abbots of Farnham. There we go. This is Ford Motor Company, but the estate versions were made in Farnham by Abbots. It's even got overdrive. It's a really old dealer sticker if that's a real one. It's only got 4-digit phone number. 1955 Ford Falcon. There's quite a few Ford Falcons actually here today. This will be, I think, the sort of 5th or 6th I've seen, I think. Quite a number of them here. Wow. Yes, we were talking slightly earlier on about the prices of Mark 1 and Mark 2 Escort, particularly the 2-door ones. This is just a sort of standard one, really. So it's a 2-litre 5-speed, so I think that would have been put in later. But 76, 77 registration. There are the details if you want to buy this lovely car. It's quite rust-free actually. So it was a 1.3 Popular originally, and it's, well, it's not now. Not anymore. Ooh. Mr. Wooler from the Match Beamer channel will like this. BMW 840 Ci. Oh, it's not quite a beige leather interior of his, but it's not far off. I don't know if that's a contemporary plate or not, but they were made from sort of 89 to, I think, 99 actually. Those were later mirrors, so yeah, the plate is probably about right. This one again does have personal plate on it, but thank you. It is actually not possible to put a newer personal plate on an older car, so it'll be 97, 98 then in that case. And it's got a lovely beige leather interior. I do like a nice beige leather interior. Yes. Another one here. What specification is this one then? That's an 840 Ci, I like that one. What's that plastic? All three?
All three, 4.4 V8.
Thank you.
And that one is an individual. 16. Look at the red piping around the seat.
13.
Yes.
So the roof door cards, still mine's flat on that one. That's the wife's car. That's flat.
You got two then?
Yeah.
Wonderful. So yes, individual interior in this one with the red piping. Little sort of M Sport seat belt protector there. Very nice. Very nice series. I don't think I've ever seen 3 BMW 8 Series together. Austin A35. Large rear window A35. I think these were built about 1956 to 59. Very bad at these sorts of things, viewers. 1957 Chevrolet pickup, number 3100. I think we saw a 3100 earlier on actually. We're up in the sort of American car section. 1971-72 Ford Escort Mark 1 4-door. South London Retro Power. So not sure specification of that one. This one 1973 to 4 Escort Mark 1 4-door. Again, not sure what specification is. This has had obviously different wheels put on it, like most of these have. They're not the sort of dog dish things that we used to see. This one is a very early one, 67, 68 Escort, so one of the first ones. And it says Harris on the side. I don't know what that means actually, I'm not sure. Who knows? So we keep going. There's variety here, everything's mixed up, which is extraordinary. I don't know what this is, viewers, at all. I think it's something from the 1930s, but I really don't know. It's some kind of Ford, but I wouldn't like to say what specification it is. Wow. 1971 to 2 Ford Cortina 2000 GXL. I think this is a Crayford actually. Gosh, that's an unusual car. Look at that. Extraordinary. Very, very late Opel Manta here. 87, 88 registration. With a very nice interior. That is rather special. Those are the correct style wheels. Very similar to the Mark 1 Cavalier Coupe, but made for much, much, much longer. And eventually replaced by the Calibra in late 88, I think. Oh, viewers. Mark 3 Cavalier. It's 1.8 LS automatic. A pretty late one, this one. So they finished production in 95. The last ones were on N. In fact, I drove one of the last ones last year. It was a Cavalier Classic. That is a very nice colour as well. I love this colour. I'm trying to work out if that's sort of grey or green. I think it's grey. But ABS on the back seems like it's quite a late one. And here is, of course, the Calibra. This is the 16 valve. It's a facelift one. 1996-7 registration. Oh, and it's got a beige leather interior. I do like nice beige leather interior, viewers. That is extremely satisfactory. Morris 8. I think this will be about 1930, something like that. It's very, very nice condition, this is. Look at the seats in here. Wow. Beautiful. Is that BX back? Yes. This is the same one. We parted the Citroën area. 1971-72 Citroën DS. Same year as this DS here. Take a look at the back. That might actually tell us, if we look at the back, what specification these are. In fact, I might be cheating and use the information sheet, which is always handy. This is a 72, it's a D Special. Excellent. Rear seat panel leather. It's clearly not quite finished yet. We've got sort of the seats that are not all finished, but that looks very nice. Yep, D Special. Take a look at this one. Nope, no clue of that one. Keep going then. Ooh, Corvette Stingray. I have no idea what year this is. I imagine it's early 70s. Has someone left me an information sheet so I can cheat? Yes, they have. It's a 73 Corvette Stingray. Very good. This one, 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle. I don't think this is an SS model, viewers. It's got no SS badges on it, so it's a sort of standard one. Chevelle by Chevrolet. Oh, got more planes. There's a reason they call us to fly in, viewers. 1966 MGB Roadster. Let's take a look inside there and see what we can find. And different steering wheel from the standard, that one. This one here is a bit later, yeah, 67, 68 registration, this one. Be careful with parking, otherwise you knock your Union Jacks off. I prefer the steering wheel of this one personally, that's just my preference. So. 6970, that one. This is interesting, this is a really late MGB. Now, you can't put, as I said earlier, a newer plate on an older car, and even the other way around. So, this would be one of the last ones. This is a 79 to 80 plate, production vision 1980, and that is the correct steering wheel for this car, which would have originally had rubber bumpers on it. But the front end of this has been considerably changed. So look, really quite extraordinary. I've never seen one like this before. That is it's pretty special, and that I think is it's a Ford V8 engine in it. Wow, definitely very special. MGF here, one of quite a lot that are here. There's a 2000 registration. I think it's original dealer plate actually from Seawood in Portsmouth. 1974 to 5 MGB GT. I think this is another MGF. This one has a beige leather interior. I do like a nice beige leather interior with bits of wood too. Very nice. So probably haven't seen Row 75s yet, but I can see there's one coming up. So we shall wait for that one. Yeah, I don't know what registration, I don't know what year that is. It's a private plate, so probably is correct for the year. So about 97, 98. 1968 MG CGT automatic. Well, I don't think there are many automatic MGCs made. He's got a little friend in there as well. Is that Gromit? Looks like Gromit. Hello, Gromit. 1978 to 9, GBGT V8. Now I didn't make the V8s with rubber bumpers, I don't think so, unless there's very few of them. But this one's definitely by the T-player who didn't make them at all, so we still have engine added in later. And the chrome bumper conversion done too. The front end is not original to the car, but it makes things a bit more interesting than the standard B series. 1992 to 3 Land Rover Defender, although we can't really talk about that because it's got a forbidden fuel engine in it, viewers, and we don't talk about diesels on this channel. BMW Z3, I'm not entirely sure of the year of this. That registration's too early for it, so it won't be 1993. It will be after 1996, I think, was when they were launched over here with the M badge, although this isn't an M Z3M or anything. 1989 to 90 Mark 1 Toyota MR2. Oh, this is nice, viewers. These have really gone up in value since they did one on Wheeler Dealers, I think about 15 years ago or more. Well, like 20 actually, I should think. Ooh, Vanden Plas Princess. Don't mind if I do. Very nice. Forget exactly how old these are. This is a luxury version of the Austin Westminster, which you would have seen a bit earlier. In fact, we saw another Princess. Yeah, Vanden Plas 3-litre Princess Mark II. Maybe like 1960, 61, 1970, 71 Triumph Herald 1360 convertible. Just have a look at the interior Princess though, because it's got wood. So this Triumph actually, it's got some wood on the dash too. Definitely 1360 only with this this front end. 1961 Humber Hawk Series 1A. It's got a very, very big front in the back. He's a big chap, isn't he? Don't want to disturb him though, he might not end very well for me at all if I do. So, Rover 75. Ooh, yes. Talk about this one, viewers. I checked the rev counter, it's not a forbidden fuel one. Very good. That is rather nice. Another MGB here, another rubber bumper car. 75, 76 registration on this one. And 96 Jaguar S-Type 3.8. More wood. Very nice. Oh no, this is a special car, this S-Type, but this, I prefer this actually. It's a Mark 1 Triumph 2000. I really, really like these views. I don't know what it is about them. I've always wanted to drive a Mark 1 2000. Rival, of course, to the Rotor. This was an auto. It has a kind of automatic badge on the back. Yes, it does. 2-litre automatic. Very nice. Yes. Right, this is from Diane. 1971 to 2 registration. Very, very blue. I mean, so the seats look like they're new. Oh yes, 15-minute French. Learn in just 12 weeks. Maybe. That's a good use of my French degree there. 1970-71 Triumph GT6 Mark II. So this will have the different rear suspension in it. Still a little bit like the sort of Heralds and things and the Spitfires. Very easy to work on the engine, just lift up the whole front end. No problem. 1970-71 Morris Minor 1000, so a very late Minor 1000. 71 was the last year of the saloons. We had to make way for the Marina. So what have we got here? So that was Basingstoke Classic Car Club. This is Jaguar Enthusiast Club. Fantastic. 19 7071 Daimler Sovereign 4.2. Don't mind if I do, viewers. It's got a green leather interior and it's green. I like the Daimler's, viewers. It's ultra luxury. Very tasty. 2013 Jaguar XKR. Definitely a future classic, one of those. 1987 Jaguar XJS C with V12, because they didn't make the XJS C like this after 87. And of course it's got a beige leather interior. I do like a nice beige leather interior, particularly with wood, which this has. Very nice, viewers. It's the sort of thing we like to see. Another one of these SKRs. This is an S. So that's an F-Type 2016. Right, just stand back a second, viewers, whilst I just change hands here. That's better. Right. Yes, F-Type S. I'm going to have to go around this way, viewers, otherwise I'll trip over. I know you want to see me trip over, viewers, but it's afraid not going to happen. Yes, one of the things where the gear lever rises out of the centre console. Oh, that F-Type is a nice looking car. 2001 to 2 Jaguar XK8. More lovely Jaguars. More wood on the interior. And more beige leather. How can I resist? This is a Jaguar XJS convertible. It's not the XJS C. It's a bit later because it's a full convertible. XJS C was not quite a full convertible. Don't know what year it is though. That could be anything really. Very nice. But it's before about 1990. I think this is an XE. That's Jaguar fleet plates on it with 66 registration. Don't know why, the lady who was, marshalling the entrance said you can't bring your car in here. It's it's not old enough at 2003. This is 66 plate. Oh, we can't talk about it anymore because that's got a forbidden fuel engine, and we do not talk about diesel, viewers, on this channel. We do, however, talk about the Jaguar XK150, another one of these, second one that I've seen here. That's got an automatic gearbox with the strangest lever I've ever seen. Wow. So it'd be between about 58 and 61, this car. Let's just take a look at the gear selector again. So my phone has a rubber case, so if I get it too close, it doesn't really matter, it won't damage anything. Yeah, it's got the weirdest gear selector I've ever seen. And yes, more beige leather interiors and more wood. Yes, please. Very nice. 2000 XK8 in dark blue. Right, let's just go down here as well whilst we're here, viewers. Mark III Cortina 2000 GXL 7172 registration. Series 2 E-Type on a G, so 68, 69 registration. So, it's very good. Here we go. Very nice dark green. Oh, it's a Trophy 160 MGF. This is a 2001 only. It's one of the kind of sporty ones. This is with the 160 engine, so it's a bit faster than the standard MGFs. Yeah, it's Trophy SE. And you've got a terrified looking friend on the front there. He shouldn't really be outside when you're driving along. Wow, 1981 Triumph Spitfire 1500. Now the production of these finished in 1980 when the Canley factory actually closed. So this is a late registration then. Could be an 82 I suppose, but they were only made into 1980. Yeah, the later sort of steering wheel in here and things. 1971 to 2 Triumph Stag. Is that it? Yeah, it's the manual overdrive. 1985 Ford Capri 2.8 injection special. I have driven a 2.8 injection Capri on the channel, actually, viewers. It was a forest green single tone one from 82, a 4-speed. This will be a 5-speed in this one. No, this is 1928 Canadian Ford Model A Monsieur Moose. Let's take a look inside this Monsieur Moose then. Getting hungry, viewers. Shouldn't have left the sandwiches out. It's a problem with shambolic shuffling all the time. It makes you very hungry. So we're on part 4 and I'm still not finished, so I'm going to have to think about some lunch at some point, yes. MG Magnet, I don't know if it's ZA or ZB. The ZBs have a larger rear window. Very early Mini.
Are you going to Basingstoke?
Says 1962 Morris Mini Minor. Excellent. Like that, viewers. Oh, and the Magnet's got another little friend in the back as well. He's wondering, like me, if it's a ZA or ZB. 1967 Wolseley Hornet Mark III. Now, these are the first cars in the Mini range to have these newer doors in them, with, you know, full wind-up windows. That is, you know, ultra luxury as far as, you know, the Mini range is concerned. Although they were actually dropped in '69, I think, which is a bit of a shame because we do like a bit of luxury. Right, let's move on to the next section. So Jaguar X300, I think this one is. This would be an XJR. Don't know exactly what year it's. No, sorry, it's an X308. It's a V8. So this will be after, I think it's around '98 the X308s came out. And of course, it's got a beige leather interior, which we do like. I've driven an X300 on the channel views, but not an X308. These things are, well, they're fast. Jaguar XK8. I don't know if that's a personal plate or not. It could be, but these were made from about '96. So yeah, it could just be the original car's plate. Sorry, original plate to the car. Very nice. Series 3 Jaguar E-Type V12. Someone's left the information sheet here. We're going to take a look. It's at 73. It's very, very nice, yes. Look at that. So finish off some more with Jaguars.
I didn't know what if I could just sit there or not. Yeah, cool.
XF. I really hope this isn't the Forbidden Fuel engine, viewers, because I can't talk about it if so. Oh, it is. Whoops. I better get out of here. 1996-7 Jaguar XK8 convertible with a beige leather interior. Do you like those series? We like them very, very much indeed. Commentary plate as well could be enriched by Jaguar. Another X308 XJR here. Another beige leather interior and more wood. We're doing well today, viewers. What kind of tasty treats? 1965 Jaguar Mark II 3.8 litre. Yes, and more beige leather interiors, more wood, and this time with red piping. Very nice, viewers. We like that sort of thing very much. 1972 Ford Cortina 2000. It's a GT model. Interesting. Just be careful of these rabbit holes around here, viewers. MG, I don't know. I think it's a T-Series MG. I really, really don't know. It's a 1935, so could be even earlier than that. 1966 Jaguar Mark II 3.8 with a beige leather interior, and we do like those very much. More wood. Yes. Coombs of Guildford. Jaguar Mark II 3.4. More wood, pre-suffix plate, so I don't know exactly what year this is. Before about 1964 then. 1971 to 2 MGB GT V8, although I don't actually know if they made the V8 version as early as this, so this could well be a later conversion. Yes, by Costello. Wow. Pontiac Trans Am with the dead chicken on the bonnet. This is sort of Smokey the Bandit type stuff, this is. I think it's B sort of 77, 78, this one. Very nice. Very good. I'll take a look at the back and see if it's got a number plate, and then we'll be able to narrow it down a little bit. Yes, 77, brilliant. 1971 MGB GT. I'm really looking forward to having a go in an MGB of this age. I have been offered one, and it will happen at some point this year. 1989 to 90 Peugeot 205 GTI, which is a 1.6. It's got sort of later lights and things on it. Which Healy? What sort of Healy is this? This would be sort of early 50s, won't it? 52 Healy Tickford 2.4 litre. Oh, that's amazing news! Wow, that's a really, really rare car. 1991 to 2 Mini. I don't know if blue is a special edition or something, I'm not really sure. 1955 Alvis TC21 Grey Lady Saloon. It even says Grey Lady on it. Indeed. It looks a very sort of ladylike car, I suppose. And it is grey. Those seats are of something else, sort of later ones. Beetle here. 1972 to 3 registration. Heavily modified, of course, like most Beetles seem to be at shows. And we've got lots of Corrados. This is an early one, 89 to 90, 16 valve. But they made them 89 to 95, so yes. So an early one. 1990 to 93 Corrado VR6. This has had some interesting wheels put on it at some point. 1989 to 90 Corrado G60 with a local plate to the area, actually, BBK. Oh, viewers, we found my favourite one. 1994 to 5 Corrado Storm VR6 with a beige leather interior. I do like a nice beige leather interior, viewers, but I fear that I haven't got £18,000 to buy it. It's a shame because that is a beautiful car, beautiful colour. 1993 to 4 Alfa Romeo GTV. I think this is a GTV6. I'll just check. Yes, it is a GTV6. That's very good. I think Mr. Colden, Rubbish Mechanic, would like that, so I shall take a photograph of it for him. 1977 to 78 Ford Capri 3 litre. I think this is called the X-Pack. It's got these sort of wide arches. It's similar to the car that was used in the first series of the Professionals. So a very late Mark II Capri. Talking about cars used as Professionals, 1977 to 1978 Ford Escort RS 2000 in the correct colour, although the car used in the Professionals is a 76 car, which is why it doesn't have the Ford badge on the nose. Excellent. Another RS 2000 here, very late one, to be 1980 only on a W, so very, very late Mark II. This one's got an interesting colour interior, like a brick red. 19 67 to 68 MGB Roadster. 1961 to 3 Ford Consul Capri. 1990 to 91 Lancia Delta HF Integrale. By this stage, I think the only sort of Lancia Deltas, mainly very important in this country, were the Integrales. 1965 Volkswagen Splitty. Something very chilled in there. 1989 to 90 Volkswagen Transporter T3 Auto Sleeper. Trooper's quite a good name for it, actually. So thank you ever so much indeed for watching this part 4 of the Slightly Shambolic Shuffle around the 2022 Popham Flying and Classic Car Show. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment below, and we'll see you again in part 5.